We hit 20,000?
Yeah, okay. All right, we're over 20,000, guys. You've completed the Facebook challenge. Yes, I have pimped my mum for Facebook likes.
Here's the thing.
It's not her favorite currency.
Who's the people who are waiting for
accepts.
a mom interview to then like the page? They're like, you know what? All right. For the interview with his mom? All right, I'll go to Facebook and I'll like it. That's fine.
But yeah, so you get to meet my mum. And my mum's been awesome, by the way. She's been, you can't say otherwise, Jeff. Come on. She's been going around. She's been looking after everybody, keeping up the morale of the troop. Just roll the fucking interview.
She's going to come on that interview, man.
And I'm now sitting here being joined by the lovely and amazing Mrs. James' mom. And Mrs. James' mom, you've been on quite some events. You've been the most amazing runner I've ever had. Even though I do feel very bad of asking you for anything, to be perfectly honest. So let's talk a little bit about James. How was he as a little boy?
He was very quiet, actually, as a little boy. I know, it's hard to imagine. He didn't do a lot of talking. His brothers did more talking than he did. But I was really worried that he played too many computer games. Really, really worried. And I used to say, will you please stop playing games and either go to college or get a job or something, but stop playing computer games. And of course he never did. And then when he first started playing computer games, you had to have a dial-up to get online. It wasn't Wi-Fi's and all those wonderful things. So he used to drop a cable out of the window and plug it into the phone socket outside, thinking. And it took me quite a few months to work out that was why my phone bill was so big. So I barred that bit, and then he ran a cable across the bathroom floor on towels, so I couldn't hear it, because we had a 3-story house, so I could hear everything he was doing at the top of the house. So he waited till I went to bed, and then he'd be up all night playing on computer games at my expense. I think he still owes me £82.34 from a phone bill. It was probably, I have, it's written down somewhere. But unpaid internet access.
So, how proud are you, though, that he, despite all the rules you said, kept on playing video games, now doing that for money? Are you proud that he did that?
Yeah, I'm really proud, really, really proud. And I'm astonished that he's made such a great living and success. Not astonished because it's him, but just the industry is incredible. I had no idea that it's grown and it's developed, and he's really driven to be part of it, and I am really, really proud. And it's great because he gives me a job. So I come over and do his sort of the events for him, VIP lounges and things, and it's really great for me to see all this sort of part of the industry and part of his world, so it's brilliant. Good fun.
Do you actually listen to him when he commentates? As he is, to say very frank, he does talk a lot of things which might or might not be very related to the games. Do you listen to that kind of stuff?
I watch the good studio shows. I do log on, and I've logged on as my name as well. So my name's Lou Good, because I'm mother of 2 Good, and my name's Louise, so I'm Lou Good. And it's really funny. I do laugh a lot, and I get to know what he's been doing at the after parties, because he tells everybody what he does at the after parties. He doesn't tell me, and I don't go to the after parties, so now I can watch it and see what he's been up to.
You ever told him off for anything you did or said?
No, he can just go with it. I have no problems with what he says at all. And I think, well, other people must regulate him somewhere along the line, and he's old enough to sort himself out, and he hasn't actually listened to anything I've told him off about probably since he was about 3. So I don't think he's going to start now.
So, since we're already on it, what was the most embarrassing thing ever, like, regarding James? Did he ever do something to really embarrass you, or himself? That's even better.
What, when he was a small child? Anything. Do you know, I don't really think he did anything really, really embarrassing. James is quite good at covering things up. So there's probably an awful lot of things that I don't know about that his brother might be able to tell you about. I do know that when I went to bed, he used to take my car before he'd learnt to drive, and just used to take, drive around or take his mates home, and I had no idea, and I couldn't work out when the fuel was down the next day or the day after when I went to take the car. I'm sure I put more fuel in, and they used to just go and drive around. So there's probably an awful lot of things that I
advice you want to give him via camera when he sees that interview, of which he has no idea that we are actually doing it?
He has no idea. It's great, isn't it? Any motherly advice? Just keep doing what you're doing, James. And I'd like to come to all the other events if that's okay. Thanks.
Yeah, we want her there. Thank you very much for joining me for the interview.
There we go. That wasn't so bad.
Oh, it's good seeing her with a microphone in her mouth. Not.
Sorry, guys.
Over
the ASUS ROG tournament was meant to be really professional. I can only apologize for Jeff. This is something that I wouldn't be bringing to stream, of course, with my mother here at an event. And EG, I'm sure we'll be finding you plenty when you go back. Anything you want to say, Jeff?
I'm good with all that. I mean, your mom's been treating me wonderfully, and I hope to see her again soon.
Jeff will, unfortunately, won't be able to make future events just because there's no disability ramps coming into the ASUS ROG tournament. So, unfortunately, he'll be doing most of his casting from home.
Don't make fun of those people that can't hit you back, man. That's terrible.
MC versus Tasia will be coming up at 6:30 in about 7 minutes' time.
6:30?
6:30.
Didn't you mean to say 6:30?
No, 6:30 in Europe means 5:26, which would be wrong.
British people say 6:30 for the people of the world, and that doesn't actually make sense.
Well, 6:30 is 6:30. It's not like 3 or something. We're not doing math. We're talking time.
Greg, it doesn't make sense, right?
What do you say? Greg's off camera, by the way.
6:30.
Yes.
6:30.
All right. Guys, we're back in 5 minutes, or at least I am.